One woman was killed, another injured, and a city was terrorised when that madman went on a knife rampage in Sydney yesterday. You've seen the footage and you felt the anxiety. Many of you were ringing friends, checking up on loved ones as the news broke, and we didn't know how it would all end yesterday. We can thank our fellow citizens for making sure more people were not hurt. We all know about the brave actions of men who distracted the knife-wielding man, corralled him, stopped him stabbing more people and brought him to ground, holding him down until police could cuff and arrest him. The bloke was yelling Allahu Akbar. They didn't know if he had another weapon on him or worse, and they did what they did really out of courage and generosity towards their fellow citizens. One of the men actually yelled angrily at the culprit about stabbing chicks, as he put it. Women I've spoken to were impressed by this crude but instinctive expression of chivalry. This was men doing what they instinctively do, what they accept as their responsibility, protecting others, women and children in particular, using their strength and courage for the common good. It was brave and it was selfless. That's what you and I would call it anyway. The miserable activists of the feminist left might call it toxic masculinity. Let's hope these blokes get awards. Well done. They acted like real men, and that can be a good thing. Just on the nonsensical reactions yesterday from political activists, our own Laura Jays happened to be on the scene and did what she does best as a committed journo. She reported to people what was happening via Twitter. This was crucial. It helps people stay away from the scene. It allows them to respond to protect themselves. It helps police and authorities know what's going on, not to mention the rest of us. Laura reported on Twitter that the man was yelling Allahu Akbar, among other things. That was a fact, and it was a salient fact, and it was worth reporting. But reality is too much for some people to handle. A Melbourne University student criticised Jays for unnecessary othering and Islamophobia just by reporting this. Another tweet called this typical of Sky and stupid journalism. Yes, reporting the facts in real time is typical of Sky, and it is journalism. It's that reaction that was stupid. Another tweet said the reporting was unhelpful, to which Jays responded pointedly that the stabbings were actually what were most unhelpful. Now, we know this bloke was mentally unstable. We know he had material related to mass terrorist attacks. We know that terrorist ideology, whether firmly adhered to or merely dabbled in, can be dangerous and inflammatory. And we know that when someone is out there yelling Allahu Akbar while committing violence, it's absolutely vital, relevant and newsworthy information. The activists who try to censor, suppress and shout down such facts are a great threat, really, to freedom of information, rational public debate and ongoing efforts to combat extremism.